Hi, I'm Joel Plys, and this is a little piece that I like to call Maxie Moments. And what this is all about is me wanting to share some of my experiences and my thoughts of my good friend and mentor, Maxie Dorf. I had the great pleasure of working with Maxie for a few years before he passed away in Vegas and in Santa Barbara. And when we created the All Balboa weekend in Cleveland, Maxie was so excited that we had a whole weekend devoted just to the dance that he loved, which was Balboa. So we would talk a lot about the Balboa and the dance at that time, and he was just so excited that we shared in his love of the dance. And so by putting together some clips and asking some other people to share their thoughts as well on Maxie, I felt that this would give you an opportunity to get to know Maxie the way that some of us got to know him. And the Masters coming to the Sunday night dance at the Pavilion is such a special aspect of the rendezvous, and I know Maxie would have wanted to be there, and I know that he would love to share his stories and his thoughts and his dancing with you. And by putting this together, I'm hoping that it will feel like you had a chance to sit there with him on Sunday and talk to him and share stories and get to know a little bit of Maxie Dorf, my friend and my Balboa mentor. To give you an idea of what Maxie was like, besides the obvious dancing clips that many of you have probably seen, I asked a few other people that Maxie mentioned did some work with him private lesson-wise or would take some time to talk with him. I asked them to share their thoughts as well, and some of these people might surprise you.
Well, I'm Dwight Lepardis. I worked with Maxie, I'm not really sure, late 83, for sure the first half of 84.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Bixby, and
I'm Sylvia Sykes.
take it away.
Take what away?
When we worked with Maxie.
We worked with Maxie starting in 1984 until he died.
I'm Stephen Mitchell, and I worked with Maxie. Well, we worked, Aaron Stevens and myself worked with Maxie, I think it was 1986, 87.
I'm Rob Van Haren,
Yep, and I'm Diane Van Haren.
kind of a class, a private class with him.
Mm-hmm.
Twice myself and once with Diane.
That was together in 96.
In 96, so you both got a chance to work
Yeah.
with him.
We went to Vegas,
Yeah.
to go work with him.
Yeah,
Of course,
Las
we met in
Vegas.
the casino, because Las Vegas style.
I'm Denise Paulino, now Phelan, and I worked with Maxie 98 to 2000, just before he died.
Yeah.
The last 2 years.
My name is Steve Garrett. I worked with Maxie Dorf roughly from about 1998-99 through to his death, which was in 2000, maybe 2001. I can't honestly remember. Sporadically here and there in clubs.
I really want to thank those folks for taking the time to answer some questions that I had about Maxie, and also some of them shared some clips that you'll get to see a little bit later. Besides those folks, Erin Stevens also sent me a very nice email with some thoughts on Maxie, and all of her thoughts are echoed in Stephen Mitchell's interviews. And Valerie Salstrom, who was my partner when we worked with Maxie, was contacted, but she chose not to participate in the documentary. And finally, Peter Loggins. You can't talk about Maxie without mentioning Peter Loggins, because he always had great things to say about Peter. Peter brought him out to California to judge the Cowbell Championships, and he was so excited about that. So I definitely want to mention Peter Loggins as well. In this documentary, we're going to go through Maxie's life, Maxie the dancer, Maxie the instructor, and you're going to see some personal private lesson clips of me doing Balboa very, very bad, and also remembering Maxie. We're all again, these folks get to share some thoughts that they had on him. So I hope you enjoy Maxie Moments.